Did you know that a bird can sleep on a frozen branch all night without falling off or getting its feet stuck to the ice? It sounds like a recipe for a disaster, but today we are diving into the secret science of how birds survive those brutal winter nights. You might start by asking how they can stay on a branch while they are fast asleep without losing their grip. The secret is a built-in clamp system called the tendon locking mechanism. When a bird bends its leg to sit, special tendons in the back of the leg automatically pull the toes closed around the branch. It does not take any conscious effort at all. In fact, the more the leg bends, the tighter the grip becomes. They can stay locked like that for hours, even during strong winds without wasting a single bit of energy holding on. But that brings up another big question. Why does the cold blood from their feet not freeze their whole body? To solve this, birds use a genius heat exchange system called the Rete Mirabile, which is just Latin for wonderful net. Think of it like a network of tiny pipes. Warm blood coming from the heart flows through arteries that are wrapped right next to the veins, bringing cold blood back up from the feet. The warm blood heats up the cold blood before it gets back to the core, while the cold blood cools down the warm blood before it reaches the toes. This keeps their feet at a temperature that is often just barely above freezing, which means they don't lose much heat to the environment. You might then wonder if it actually hurts the bird to have such freezing cold feet. Surprisingly, bird feet are mostly made of bones, scales, and tendons with very few nerves and almost no muscle. They have very few pain receptors in their feet, so while their toes are cold, the bird doesn't feel the discomfort we would. Also, because there is so little fluid in the cells of their feet, there is not much to freeze into ice crystals, which is what usually causes frostbite. But wait, what about the classic movie trope? Why do they not get stuck to a metal feeder or a wet branch like a tongue or a frozen pool? It turns out birds don't have sweat glands in their feet. Since their feet stay perfectly dry, there is no moisture to turn into ice and act like glue between the bird and the bird. Now, where do they actually go to sleep when the sun goes down? Many birds seek out shelter in tree cavities, thick bushes, or even snow burrows for insulation. Some tiny birds like kinglets will actually huddle together in a big group to share body heat, while woodpeckers might spend the night in their own private winter holes they carve into trees. You might also ask if there is anything else they do to stay extra cozy when the temperature really drops. You have probably seen birds standing on one leg or looking like a fluffy tennis ball. By standing on one leg and tucking the other deep into their feathers, they reduce the amount of heat lost through their limbs by half. When they fluff up their feathers, they are creating air pockets that act like a high-tech insulation layer, just like a puffy winter jacket. It is a complete system of clever engineering and behavior that lets these teeny creatures thrive in the cold.